Hi, everybody. Essence here. And today I wanted to talk to you about worthiness, like how you can start feeling worthy now. I want to give you a little exercise that you can do to give you some insight and awareness around where you are not feeling worthy or deserving around having the things that you desire. Okay. So, worthiness is one of the definitions is it's defined as the quality of being good enough. Okay, so we have these things that we want. Let's say, like it's a relationship, or we want more clients, or we want more money, we want more happiness, we want to be promoted, right? These things that we want and that we desire. But then sometimes there's this little voice or this feeling in your body that basically is saying, I'm not worthy of that. I'm not worthy of having that relationship. I'm not worthy of charging that much. I'm not worthy of making that much money. I'm not worthy of having that dream come true. Whatever it is just this, it can feel like this overwhelming sense of like truth. It's just like this truth in your body. Like you just know you're not worthy of it. So you may not even ask for it or go for it. But I'm here to tell you that worthiness is not even a real thing. Like, whether you are worthy of having a loving relationship or not is not a real thing. Whether you are worthy of having this amount of money and clients and success or not is not even a real thing. Like there's no measurement of someone's worthiness, whether you're worthy of having a successful business and this other person is not worthy. I'm worthy of having a relationship and this other person's not worthy. Like that's not even a real thing. We are all worthy of having our desires met. We're all worthy of the things that we want. It is our own thinking and our own thoughts about ourselves, about our worthiness that determine whether we're worthy or not. There's no God in the sky or some universal system measuring how I may be worthy of a loving, healthy relationship and Samantha across the street is not. There's no such thing. There's no such thing as Jennifer in Colorado having a six-figure business, and then Nicole in Florida not being worthy of having a six-figure business. There's just no way for the universe to measure how you would be worthy versus another person being worthy or unworthy. It's a made up concept, and you have the power right where you are to decide and determine whether you are worthy of something or not. Okay. Now, if you have been raised to believe that you are worthy or unworthy of certain things, this is going to sound like crazy and out there, and your body may resist what I'm saying, but it is true. And this all, we when we're young, it's like, can I have a bike? Well, you didn't deserve it. You got an F on your math test, right? like this is how we start to learn like whether we're worthy or deserving of certain things because of this. These students got this grade, so then they get to go on this field trip while these other kids get to go in detention. Right. So it's like these things that we see, that we witness, that we experience, that we then make it up that it means we're worthy of certain things and not worthy of certain things, and it's just not true. Everything you desire you are worthy of. Every human being, your worthiness is just innate. It's a attribute of the soul. We are all born worthy. There's nothing you can do to ever take your worthiness away. Even a murderer is still worthy, right? Worthiness is an attribute of our divinity. It just is. There's nothing that we can ever do to take that away. It just is. Just like you have blood running through your veins, you have worthiness running through your veins. There's nothing you can do to change that. So I want to share this little exercise that I do and that I've done for years to help you like with your worthiness. So the first thing is I want you to, and you can close your eyes if this helps, is to close your eyes and imagine this beautiful baby girl, or it could be boy, is born, right? And just see this beautiful newborn laying there in a crib, just looking so innocent and sweet. And does this newborn deserve the love, happiness, success that her heart will one day crave? Does this baby deserve, is she worthy of having all of her heart's desires met? Most people will say yes. Why is it that this baby is worthy and deserving of having all of her desires met, but you aren't? And just allow whatever is going to come up to the surface to bubble up to the surface. So, it may be, well, she didn't drop out of college. Well, she didn't, cheat on her ex. Well, she didn't give her parents a hard time when she was a teenager, right? It's like, just allow whatever comes up to the surface to come up to the surface. Because it's these things, these reasons that you think you aren't worthy are the only things that are blocking you from feeling worthy. So I used to not feel worthy of love because it's like, well, if my dad didn't love me, then that must mean I'm not lovable. I must not be worthy. So I was making it my dad's lack of presence in my life mean that I wasn't worthy. Right. And so what I had to do was I had to make peace around him not being in my life. There was also, I was a dancer, I was a stripper. So like, I'm not worthy of love. Nobody's gonna want to be in a relationship with me. And so it was that was blocking love from coming into my life, not a God in the sky saying Essence shall never have love because she was a dancer. No, it was my own thoughts and beliefs about my worthiness because of something that I did. That was the blocker. I was blocking my own self. So I had to forgive and make peace so that I could internally feel more worthy. The worthiness was already there, but I just needed to feel into it more. But my choices and decisions that I hadn't made peace with were preventing me from really fully stepping into and feeling the worthiness around love. That dancer piece came into play around, clients and money. Like, who, I'm not worthy of guiding women. I used to be a stripper, right? And so that had to be worked through and made peace with. And now it's like, I'm the perfect person to help and guide these women. I've been through some stuff. I'm the perfect person. But I had to make peace with my past and the things that I've done in order to feel worthy of helping these women. Okay. Another exercise, get very specific and think about the thing that you want, that you desire. Think about someone else who has that. And then why is she or whoever more worthy than I am? And just see what bubbles up to the surface. So again, if it's somebody who has this multi six figure business, it's like, why does Amanda in Wisconsin, why is she more worthy than me to have a 6-figure business? And so some of the thoughts may be, well, because she went to college, because she believes in herself, or whatever it is. Just list out all of the reasons that come up and just know these are the blockers. These are the things that are blocking you from feeling worthy. There's no one in the sky saying that you can't have those things. It is you, that internal voice, that is blocking. It's like an invisible shield, not allowing those things to come into your life because you don't believe you're worthy of them. So as soon as you make peace with those things, find some resolution, find some forgiveness for yourself for past choices and decisions, it's like that invisible shield kind of dissolves and you're more open to allowing those things to come into your life. Okay, so I just wanted to share this exercise with you. I do this at least a couple times a year. If I find myself in compare and despair, I'm like, okay, who has this thing? Why is this voice in my head saying this person is more worthy and I'm not? And I like list out the things, and it just kind of shows me like, oh, okay, I need to work on that, right? Because it's just not true that I'm not worthy. It's just like a usually like a limiting belief, misperception, something that needs to be changed, shifted, or healed. And then I'm open to more of that goodness coming into my life. And so are you. All right, so I hope that this video helps. If you are looking for someone to help you work through the things you need to forgive yourself for or make peace with, this is what I do. I help women to break through heavy, stuck emotions, embrace self-love, and go after their dreams and heart's desires and live their most beautiful, happy life. This is my mission. This is what I love to do. And if you are in need of some assistance with that, please reach out or learn more at essenceturner.com. All right, I will talk to you later.